Hello and welcome to Book Reading with Sammy. Today we are going to read another Halloween book because it's almost Halloween time. It's Clifford the Big Red Dog book and it's called Spooky Sleepover. Do you see Clifford? He looks a little bit scared. Let's see why he's scared. Spooky Sleepover, written by Meredith Rusu. The night before Halloween, Emily, Elizabeth, and her friends had a spooky plan. They were going to have a midnight camp out. Everybody is ready to do a sleepover. Clifford's doggy friends, Tucker and Bailey, were there too. I have never been camping, said Clifford. What will we do? We will sing songs, eat snacks, and tell stories, said Bailey. Isn't that what we do every day? Clifford asked. Yes, but camping is better because it's at night, Bailey told him. Are you all ready for the sleepover? I brought marshmallows, chocolate, and graham crackers to make s'mores, Jack said. It will be just like our favorite book, Campfire Buddies, Spooky Halloween. Look, what's inside the bag? I can see so many marshmallows. And I brought my pet crab, Shelly, said Sam. She will help keep us company if we get scared. But we are not going to get scared, are we? Emily Elizabeth asked with a smile. No way, her friends agreed. Soon everyone was enjoying loads of midnight camp-out fun. They sang a song about carving pumpkins. They took turns making mysterious shadows in the firelight. Then Jack said, I have an idea. Let's tell ghost stories. Ooh, Jack has a book that has a ghost picture on it. And it has lots of ghost stories, I bet. Ghost stories? Emily Elizabeth asked. Yeah, said Jack. Ghosts always come out around Halloween. Ooh, he sounded just like a ghost. Ghost stories are a little too spooky. Emily Elizabeth shivered. Maybe we can plan cards instead. What do you think? Should they read ghost stories or should they play cards? While the friends searched for a deck of cards, no one noticed a little gray farball rummaging around their sleeping bags. It was Willa, Mrs. Clayton's kitten. She wanted to join the camp-out fun. As she moved, the moonlight reflected off her collar. Oh, look, there's the moonlight reflecting from her collar. Does that look spooky? The light shined on the friend's tent. Then it disappeared. What was that? Pablo asked. I thought I saw something float by, said Jack. Do you think it was a ghost? Sam asked nervously. Oh no, now everybody's getting scared. No, said Emily Elizabeth. Ghosts aren't real, are they? Suddenly the light flashed again. Ah! Cried the friends. They all ran and hid inside Clifford's doghouse. After a few minutes, Jack peeked outside. Maybe the light was just shining from the lighthouse, he said. Everyone breathed a sigh of relief. Of course, said Emily Elizabeth. That must have been it. Feeling brave again, the friends returned to their tent. But Willa the kitten was still exploring. She knocked over Jack's backpack. Flop! A white sweatshirt tumbled out. Did you hear that? Emily Elizabeth asked. I bet it was nothing, said Sam, trying to stay brave. But nothing does make any noise, insisted Pablo. Carefully the friends crept over with a flashlight. Jack shined it on their backpacks. Then out popped Willa. She was tangled in Jack's sweatshirt. She looked just like a real ghost with two glowing eyes. Can you find Willa in the picture? Oh, there she is. She looks really like a ghost. Ah! Everyone cried, "It's the ghost!" Look at their faces. They are so scared. Even Clifford is so scared. They all ran back to Clifford's doghouse. Everyone was safe and sound except for Shelley! Gasped Sam. "I forgot her by the tent. We can't leave her alone," Emily Elizabeth said. "Clifford and I will go save Shelley." Clifford and Emily Elizabeth tiptoed out of the doghouse. "We have to pretend we are brave like the campfire buddies," Emily Elizabeth whispered. She took a deep breath and crept over to Shelley's container. Can she find Shelley? "I got her," Emily Elizabeth told Clifford. "Let's go." But as they snuck back towards the doghouse, something soft brushed against Emily Elizabeth's ankle. Is that the ghost? "Clifford, are you touching my leg?" she asked. "It wasn't me," said Clifford. Slowly, Emily Elizabeth shined her flashlight at the ground, and there was the ghost. She and Clifford cried together. "Meow," went the ghost. "What?" "Wait a minute," Emily Elizabeth said. "Ghosts don't meow, and that looks like Jack's sweatshirt." "You mean it's a haunted hoodie?" asked Clifford, covering his eyes. "No," Emily Elizabeth exclaimed. She knelt down and peered under the hoodie. "It's Mrs. Clayton's cat, Willa. She was the ghost all along." Back at the campsite, everyone laughed. They couldn't believe Willa had scared them. "That sure was spooky," Pablo said. "What should we do now that our ghost adventure is over?" Sam asked. A sneaky grin crossed Jack's face. "I could always read us another ghost story." Emily Elizabeth laughed and handed him her copy of Campfire Buddies. "I know it's almost Halloween, but maybe tonight we should read a non-spooky story instead." Jack nodded. "That sounds like a good idea to me." It was the perfect midnight campout. The end. See you next time.